themselves Shkiptar. They came from Kavkaz place in Russia, but actually Serbs are the one who came from Russia. The evidence is their very similar language, like Russian language and Albanian language, is totally different from Russian and very similar to Italian language. Serbs say in this book that Albanian people was brought in Europe by Arabs when they have conquered Sicily in 827 to 878. And South Italy, Sicilia, was divided in two parts, Islamic Sicilia and Christian Sicilian. From this moment came the name Two Sicilies. Serbian historicals say that how in that time 1043 years Serbian people have fight against Byzant Empire. They brought some Albanian people which have decided to fight against Byzantines. Name of the Serbian army commander was George Maniac. After they was defeated near Doiran Lake, Byzantine have accepted Serbs in their army, but not in foreigners, Albanians. In that time, Albanians have asked so-called in this book local Serbs of Europe to allow Albanians to settle near the mountain. And Jablanica, what so-called generous Serbs have allowed them. The Serbian writers say that's why the Turks have called Albanian people are not, which means, according to Serbian writer, those who did not return, what is not correct. I speak Turkish language, and are not means one kind of hard peanut. Have talked with some Turkish historical which say the Turks have given that name because Albanians was small but hard to defeat them. Even this compliment Christian Serbs have steal from Albanian people. Serbian famous national writer Petar Petrovic Negosh, where he used this compliment in his famous book Gorski Vinak, saying, TVRDJ ora voka kudnovata, zubis slomi al ga nepolomi, which means, the hard hazelnut is strange. Fruit you will break your tooth if you try to break it. Actually, this Turks have, say for Albanian people. Petar Petrovic Negos was Christian Orthodox priest, and Christian letter which have lived in church monastery in Cetin in Montenegro. The Serbs, even they was numerous than Albanians, did not represent any danger to Ottomans, Turks, and Turks have ruled them 500 years, but not and Albanians. The main reason why the Alban INS wanted to be independent was that because in the 18th century Ottoman Empire became weak and many times retrieved from Albanians' territory under the pressure of Austrian Empire, allowing the Serbs and Austrians to enter and rule Albanian territory. Albanian people, that's why. Even during the Skenderbeg's time, decided to form their own security army. Skenderbeg was the one of THK first persons to discover that the Ottoman Empire changed Islamic rules under the pressure of West Christian countries, the rules which famous historical Malcolm describes like canceling the Islamic law if one Muslim changes religion in, others should not be punished, and when Turks have simply started to trade the Bosnian and Albanian territory. Skenderbeg found out this during the battle against Hunyadi. It is not only Skenderbeg, famous person who the Christian history and media trade to return in their religious glory. Second historical famous person was Omer Pasalatus, the Serbian Christian very famous conqueror and Turkish army who converted to Islam. But Serbian history say that before the end of his life, Omer Pasalatus converted to Christianity back, for what they have zero evidence. The